episode on Abrefi'S Talkshow. This is a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I have two wonderful, talented. I don't even know the words to use for them. They are young artists, as you already know, and this show it gives the young artists the opportunity, the platform for them to express their views and their opinion. So, if you want to sponsor this program or you want to come on this program, you can pick up the numbers on the screen and call or WhatsApp. So I'm Abrefi, your host. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, yeah, the name is just you try your mama. Commercial break, and this is a Abrefi'S Talkshow offering good. If you're a visitor and you just arrived in the country, you're escaping from the coronavirus, and come, Ghana will take you. Okay, we have the best hotel here. They have the best continental food, local food, all kinds of drink, and they'll give you the best reception. I am Abrefi, your host, and I'm talking about Paloma Hotel off Ring Road. I have in the house Spaka and Minglefrass. Don't mind me. What's up, guys?
Very cool.
Yeah, you're cool. And your base name, man.
Cool.
What's up?
Cool.
So Spaka and
Minglefrass.
okay. So what's up? Like I wanted to say COVID. You know how are you coping?
You said
How are you coping? What's up in life?
Charlie, cool now.
Show us some more ball.
Sure, yeah, Bob.
Okay. So I'll start with Spaka. So what is the real name? Give me a small intro about yourself. You know.
Oh, I go by the name Spaka RSM Bad, but my real name is called
Wait, Spaka
RSM Bad.
RSM Bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And the real name is
Jamal.
Jamal. You're a Muslim.
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
Oh, okay. And
I go by the name Minglefrass,
Okay.
and my full name is Andrew Mingle. Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Baby, one I have a big bawan.
Okay.
So Spaka, like, give me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who is Spaka? Like, who is Jamal?
Oh, Jamal was born in Kolebu, but I was trained in this one, Hong Kong, and later I came to this one, Ablikuma, and I was going to my primary school, then things.
So where do you come from?
Oh, I come from the Upper West,
Upper West. That is
Zini.
Zini.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how come your educational background? Give me an intro.
Oh, educational background. I completed GHS at this one parable, but SS no say Tawatawan Kakran is in no I'm in Tanka. No say I go a family issues.
Okay. Into all kataso. Okay.
Yeah.
You must skip the SS.
Okay.
So apart from the SS.
No, I'm in Yera University.
Oh, okay. So Ebanesen or Ura music more.
Oh. Down, I all start from the GHS because that time we big up to my man, bad governor, and this one Gaza man. Not like me a born come about music. No more born come about music. Me can say.
Okay.
Like I was just there. Me need to run me more. Like just started writing lyrics. It's me true and I'm the chum say, oh Charlie, when I'm woo, I'm me to chum guys. Oh Charlie, a bad do. Guys and the yes I was when the end of Charlie. My main share say with music and then people encourage me and put to a what.
So that was
Discouraging
at what
me.
age? What age was that? So tell me what you say.
Oh that time me the 16 yeah.
I'm asking your age because a Binuya music actor and then they write lyrics for them.
Oh
Okay, what did I say?
Yeah.
See, one person will try that lyrics now kind of down to ask the age.
oh that time I'm young, but me sure I'm young sir.
Okay. And I will start to sell better music.
Yeah.
And I will do real.
I'm the real.
Okay, so how many years now?
Oh, yeah, like 2 years now, yeah, 2 years.
Okay. So what of Memphis Minglefrass?
Well, Mingle,
What is
Frass,
the name?
Minglefrass. I got a name from SHS.
Okay.
Like actually, Mingle is my name, my surname.
Oh, okay.
But back then in SHS, we used to have a clique called Frass. That was my team back then in SHS, and the team was full of people in the entertainment industry, such as photographers, musicians, and I myself. I discovered my talent back then in SHS. I was the assistant entertainment prefect
Okay.
in my
Which
school.
school?
That was Kusekusu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So actually, I didn't do music in SHS. I didn't start music right there in SHS. I completed SHS around 2018. So
Okay.
I think I started my music career back then last year. Yeah, I started my music career
So
last year.
it's been a year now.
Yeah, it's been a year.
So you, it's been 2 years,
2 years.
and you, it's been a year now. I think that interval, there are challenges.
Yeah, that
Right?
would be so.
There are challenges. So, what are the challenges you've been facing since 2 years and 1 year?
Oh, Charlie, promotion. Promotion. And
Or be a promotion. What is the problem about the promotion?
oh, the problem about the promotion is like say Ubonyum, that's one promote here, Charlie. They were on man. That's where you be. Don't move forward. I know, madam.
So how do you want your music to be promoted?
Oh,
What
by
do you want?
Udu when you to us with this one music platform. I said that where they will call radio stations, who ye video, ye interview ni na di awi uba. Ni so is kasem online.
Well, for me, I'll say promotion. It starts with fan base because without strong fan base, you can't promote anything. And for me, what I do is I'm now building up my fan base, so I don't think I'm actually gonna lag back because promoting my fan base will give me the promotion that I need on my songs.
Okay. So you, on your part, what is the challenge you are facing about a year now? What is
Well,
the challenge?
I can say school because I'm a graphic designer as well, and
Okay.
you can't compare both the school graphic designing and music as well. So like sometimes there are so many challenges in it because your mom will say, oh, you have to focus on your school, do this, do that, do that. That brings so much challenges, and the list is money for recording.
Okay.
That's the key.
Money for recording because
Finance is the problem.
yeah, you'll be saving for something and another thing will come up and you have to use that money for it. So sometimes our recording delays a lot.
Oh, okay. So recording, no. So that is the key, the finance to record,
And also come home.
and also come on.
Yeah.
It's a way you can record, yeah.
Yeah.
So
You can write lots of songs
Oh, Charlie.
and put them somewhere, but the money to record is a problem. And secondly, promotion. Again, I can say you might know a lot of people who would want to promote you, but I don't know. It depends on your character. Your character says so much about you. Maybe you know someone who is at a higher level and you go to the person for promotion. And when you go to the person, oh, you'll be like, oh, Charlie, I need this. I need your support to come into the limelight. And I don't know, the person is in a higher position. Yeah. So
do you think the reason why the top are not promoting you guys is some of your attitude and your behaviors?
yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's the problem. And do you think it should be the case? Because some of you, or is most of you who behave that way, is it 99% behave that way, or the other way around? Say 99 are show attitude to those who are up there.
One say I don't know quite say some people like they think the way that people are praising them, so they think they are stars, so they are doing this one. They are behaving arrogant. Due to that, like it makes them this one. Those who are on top, let me see for instance, big governor of Shatawali. those type of like decide if you're arrogant, how like why will I help you? Because if you do baby kakra, you not listen to what I'm saying, then you not take my advice and respect, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why they are not promoting you guys again.
Yeah.
We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, check us out. Talkshow off Ring Road. I am the Abrefi'S, your post, and I have the Minglefrass and Spaka. Yeah, I got the name right. So Spaka.
Yeah.
Since the challenge is the finance, that's the main key. And artists be arrogant. It's in a promotion in your day back because my artists be arrogant. Why you rude at me? But very soon, me show you. That is a one key. Me show you. With that team coach, me show you. So since that challenge, Abano, what is the way forward? I want to correct the mistakes some people have done. Oh, make a Spaka.
Oh, me this one, the advice that I will give to them, the youth out there, is what they should humble. They should humble themselves because unim e do be boa. Yeah, maybe it can be like maybe your party man. E dey only say no boa no be boa. Yeah. See the humble, be humble.
Frass, what do you
Well,
say?
the way forward is, first of all, there's this saying that goes that like humbleness is the key to everything, and humbleness can take you very far. So I must say humbleness is one key thing you must put up as an artist. Yeah.
Okay. You see, after the challenges, you do dancehall.
Yeah, man.
Why did you choose dancehall?
Oh, dancer.
What's that?
Oh, me miss about Charlie. First, me call a Bruno miss, but Charlie said, yeah, we say moves in a buffalo.
Sir. And only meant to make a challenge. And Kasa So why did you choose dancehall?
Oh, we say dancer Lankasa. It's energy.
Okay, what is dancehall near day? Then a man near dancehall.
Oh, now, at the man near dancer, we say dancer particularly, it talks about the youth.
Okay.
Some people they think that dancehall is about smoking and those ganja stuffs, but nah, it talks about the youth. Like very soon, come for me. And that's what system. Man, when say if we do Corona season, we yeah they nyom ne de ben, yeah they catch a man for dancers so stand it here, and dancers to like some people they see it to be like it's a ghetto form into or no need ghetto. That's why dancehall artists and cause they don't like that's how many people they don't want to what support dancehall artists. But it is
Perception about dancehall only a bad.
so yes because if you are not bad, you can't show much energy.
So also on your bad as
Yeah, man.
our show.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So first, what do you say? Why did you choose dancehall? One could choose gospel, be a young could choose reggae, and now can't for you. Why dancehall?
Well, I got inspiration from my chairman. Big ups to you, one God.
We all get inspiration from big ups. Who did I get inspiration from?
Well, my inspiration comes from Stoneboy's music.
Okay.
Because back then in SHS, I used to listen to his music a lot, and there's much inspiration in his music.
Okay.
That's why I switched to dancehall.
Okay.
Yeah.
You switched to dancehall. It's when you sat down and you decided, let me do music. How did you feel? What could school be burning now? What fan could your bank and no? One fan could not baby and could manage a jumabi also by yendo. Why?
Well, for me, I saw music in myself, and
Then why didn't you stop schooling and do music? Do you think education, if you want to be a musician, you need to get educational background?
yeah,
Yeah, that one's
That's key.
so what they because Charlie, when say go school, when say some certain words, so bit me kokasi. Here is day, and you're brofo. Yeah, and they say like uko school I want or like a sentence so grammar. So all the two and you grandpa the OT you know also when you have the because oh Charlie, this guy is educated. And
But okay, so uko school kakana when ya grandma kakana what they are back no.
Yeah,
But we
man.
have some people who don't. They didn't even when they know in school mo, but they are making songs. Yeah, and maybe you see that.
It depends on what they read and the stuff they find around themselves. Because I'll say dancehall is a genre that demands a lot of energy and intelligence. And
Okay.
you need to read more.
Yeah.
You need to read more, a lot of books, because
Is it only the dance or genre or
every genre. Because
Every
as a
genre.
musician, you have to be smart.
okay.
Yeah, in every aspect, you have to be smart. Yeah.
So when you're not smart, no, to me, yeah.
When you are not smart, you can't write music and you can't put in a lot of words.
Yeah.
So where do you get your inspiration from?
Oh, I got my inspiration from this one, my friends and big up on yourself, Outlaws and man. Yeah, he used to advise me and then like I should read books, listen to music, those kinds of things, you know. And once again, Brad Choice, you know, yeah, him to have me advising me, Charlie, Jamal, the road is not easy, so work hard. Those kinds of things motivate.
Okay, and first, where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I kind of inspired myself because back then in my hood, everyone has his own thing he or she is doing. So I can be in my room, play my own beats, be singing along, and when I bring it out, they'll be like, "Ah, when did you start this?" A lot of questions come up, but I always tell my fans that it's not easy to become an artist. So the inspiration, I can say it comes from myself.
It comes from
And
yourself.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to shout out to my this one, my big bro Brown man.
Okay.
The time I was a young, like I was a young boy. Let me say that. I was around like 10 years or 8 years. Like a certain day, he was coming out from this one, the room, and then he saw me, and I was just me. To be frank, me I like joking. So the time I was saying, plenty people think that what like I like fooling, but it was not that. So I was just joking, and I just came out with some chorus. And I was just singing. Then my brother asked me, Jamal, when our boss said, when our trust said, I'm going to say, yeah, me turn the cake you. I'm going to say, wow. I'm going to say, there was a bit more in Pakistan with future. Also. So from then, and I started what? So since my childhood, I started having like the aim for singing and those kinds of.
Okay, I watched the Joe Pankar's interview on Joy Prime. I think yeah, Joy Prime, and he's say if you don't hear from a musician like stars and so one tape in car, that doesn't mean say a free system anymore. You understand? Maybe he's doing something back there or running business, and I say he's building up something. That doesn't mean say we're coughing. Do you think, sir? Because we are not hearing from a lot of big artists now. Okay, me, in my opinion, me, my belief say they are on my bafem because they are not getting the funds they used to get back then. But he is saying so, yes, sir, but they are building something up there. What do you take on that one?
Let me say for example, like me say so January when I'm releasing track, I say me release it. Yeah. Yes, as we were saying, the finance. Yeah, some people to be the finance and some people to like say more short lyrics.
Okay.
As if like repeat lyrics until train lyrics now something different about out. It means we finance, it means we like shorting of lyrics, it means we like I say I'm more discouraged so they don't want to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What of you, Frass?
Well, for me, being down there and not releasing music for a while, I think you might not know what a person might be doing back there.
Okay.
So for me like this, when I don't come out with a song, I might be in cooking up something or working on myself, because as a graphic designer too, I've got a lot of works coming in. So you have to work, get the money, and go to the studio for a recording. And I think some of the big artists who have not released songs. Like in this music industry, you have to study before you drop a song.
Okay.
Because if you don't study this music industry and you drop a song, you might be dropping and dropping, but you never get a hit song.
That is so.
Yeah.
So what is a hit song? Then what song makes it hit?
Well, a hit song might be a jam that everyone can relate to. Because you can see from Keche's interview I watched some time ago
Okay.
during the Corona season.
Okay.
Everyone was dropping their songs and other stuff, and they were like, "No, we have this song. So why don't we drop it and see what will happen?" Because everyone is dropping. If it blows, that's it. If it doesn't blow, we move. So they dropped the song and it was a hit everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes to the hit songs, it come from this one. Like you have to study the youth. What is going on? Like the corona. Like for instance, if an underground artist, when due to our corona this one season, like when we watch, oh Charlie, I have to what motivate, I have to advise, I have to what prevent them for what, and like those kinds of things, you know. Definitely, you reach to some this one stage. You have to check the this one. Sometimes you go to the this one, the youth. You have to check the youth before you write or release your songs.
So how do you sit down and bring words together and write songs?
Charlie, I know that one there me to me. That one, for me, I say it's a gift. It's a gift that God gave to me. So me, like sometimes I don't have that.
To sit down
And write. Sometimes too, it just come to my mind and I'll just jot it down. So maybe if I'm in the mood of writing song, I'll go and check whether this lyrics fit this title of my song. Yeah.
Okay. And Frass, you too. How do you
For
sit down and
me,
write?
I say anytime I have any idea or lyrics in my head, I just pin them down because I might even be in a car going somewhere and I'll have this reading in my head. So I just pick up my phone and start writing something. So I write it bit by bit, and by the time I realize I have a whole song. Yeah. Oh, it's my kind of thing I do every time. But I don't have any specific time that I will say I'm going to sit down to write music. Instead, I use that time to play beats and store them somewhere.
You use that time to play beats. As a musician, no. Is it always that you, when you're moving or when you're there or when you're not doing anything, then something comes in mind? Like a idea I work on my day, I do my idea.
Or me sometimes I can look, for instance, I can look at you and I say, oh Charlie, you're a pretty girl. Afterwards, I can get some inspiration about you, or and I'll just be writing songs.
Frass, you too.
Well, music, it comes from things around us. So you might be there or look at someone and write a whole song about the person. Yeah, like for instance, Aja Bintu, the girl who has made Shatawale's song a hit now. Because I don't know how they met though, but I think it was a whole inspiration from that person. Yeah.
It's a whole inspiration though, so we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue. Commercial break, and this is Abrefi'S Talkshow. Good. If you are looking for an affordable place or you're a visitor who just arrived in Ghana and you want a cool place to rest or you want a cool place for your vacation or for the time you're going to spend in Ghana, or you're an event organizer who is looking for a place to organize all events, funerals, being it parties, birthdays, engagement, anything, I recommend you Paloma Hotel off Mingle. They have the best local and continental food. I have in the house Minglefrass and Spaka. It's a corona no sisi anama no my slow.
Yeah.
So how do you musicians upcoming? How do you cope?
One thing I would say is sometimes due to the corona, you like ama bibia about from sikasem bibia, so due to that like like me per se, I try to find a job outside so I can get something small to feed myself and what to go out and record my tracks.
Frass.
Well, for me, I can't say this corona have affected me much though, because the whole of last year I realized I played only 2 shows. That was back then, November and December. I played 2 shows. So you don't need shows to make money. Because
Okay.
yeah, you can be a musician and make money somewhere, but those shows also bring money, and shows also bring promotions as well. So I don't think Corona has affected me a lot.
On that point, no, me do you think being like your music, no, that is where you get your source of income from?
Well, music
Like
brings.
how artists, big artists are putting it, say, I don't want to bring this thing, but let's say you don't see them doing anything apart from the music. Unless say maybe you won't say if you want or yard bit and movie, then the person is a brand ambassador for that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So they put it in a way say only music can make you blow or can make you get the money they have. And do you think that's right?
No, get it. They do their stuffs back there. They don't bring everything they do on social media except their music. Because if they are doing that, I don't believe I should also be bringing my work stuff on social media. I could also do it back there and focus on the music and blow as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What of you, Spaka?
Yeah, as well as my brother said, some to how will I say, some to like they don't are they are like some to their job are this one private and personal. They don't want people to know. Who say some artists are there, like they don't want like people to know much about them.
Them, okay, their
Yeah.
private life, no, keep it
Yeah,
secret.
somebody like Shatawale de Chale, I'm on sending everyone saving sir, or Tory Pocampa Chale, our line. I'm on sending everyone, but somebody like Stoneboy, like him is private, like one on pen or sent to Timber, and not the other bank. I'm on phone come once, whether it's good or bad. Isn't me? Yeah.
And when you post a like friend will show be do they pay you?
Well, I don't think so, because all the shows I played last year, I played it for free because I was willing to do that. But if someone is willing to have a show and the person calls me and is offering a little, why don't I take it?
Okay.
Yeah.
What of you?
Sometimes too they pay me and sometimes too they don't pay me. The people that they call me, yeah. Sometimes like I consider because all of us like we started from the crash, so until you can't even say, oh Charlie, when I'm more there, I'll accept that because I don't know if like in Francois that when me call my minya, so the one that I have I'll collect, and sometimes if me them who quite there now and then they don't pay me. Yeah.
Okay. So what has been the best thing that has ever happened to you ever since you entered into the music?
Oh, music have let me to know much about life.
Okay.
Because much as in how you relate to people, and at first me like this I don't have confidence. Let's be frank, I'm a shy type, but now so what. So now the shyness is above from me, and then music have let me to know fake and real. Yeah.
Well, music has affected me a lot because during SHS, I used to be in class alone and I don't move into people. But now, because of music, I relate well with others, and I can say I've learned how to play my own beats and produce good quality sounds through music. Yeah. And shouts to my producer, Big Boy Juniors. Man, this guy has held me down for long. I remember when I started music, it was the first person who played my hit track. That was Prayer. It was the first person who played the beat.
So when your music got out, what was the expectation you were like? Then and now we're expecting some music waves and are you getting it back?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
my first music I dropped a prayer, and that was an inspirational music to inspire the youth around me. And when the music came out, everyone was like, "Oh, this is a banger, this is a banger," and it inspires us a lot as youth. And I really like that comment a lot because I really wanted to inspire others around me. And that song is kind of um, a prayer for someone who's hustling or struggling hard in life to make it to the top. Yeah.
What a
And music, like, what's it? My first hit track was this one, RSM Bar. Shout outs to Zawani and Nanajima, you know. And like, and you know, it less like that time now. I was recording my tracks that was not out, you know. Like people don't know me, but now everywhere I go, oh Charlie, big man, RSM super, like those kinds of things, you know. RSM, my mom phone with me, and due to that, me could be Charlie. Like they know me say, oh Charlie, nigga man, you force so, and you see the thing,
see, I expose you to
yeah,
the world, you know, and you
yeah,
think it's. And what has been the worst thing that has ever happened to you? We'll start saying, and then about so wait here. I want me and Kasa.
For music, sure, you get a lot of discouragements. Someone will be like, "Oh, what have you recorded?"
Yeah, now,
People
yeah.
are playing Afro beats and things. You have played um, dancehall, but discouragements, I don't take on my side. It pulls me down because I'm always working hard to bring out songs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think discouragements or there are some things that have pulled me down in my life.
Okay, what of you?
and sometimes too, like I used to go to show. Oh, they will call you. Oh, Charlie show you Agbe. You have to go. You go. Now they say that this one fight will happen, or let me say they say this one the mic is no good, so they show they have cancelled. Due to that, you have wasted your this one, your finance, and sometimes too you do song and some people tell that so they were not. Me like those kinds of things. If I watch it, they not, like in Bumadomo, it rather encourages me. Say, oh, Charlie, I can do what, I can do far better than. So I'll surprise them. Maybe I'm not sure.
So because I said how do you feel? To be
Oh,
frank, how do you feel?
oh,
I've
it,
been warning about all Felicity.
it pain me. It pain me a lot. It pains me. Oh, me, I don't me never want me to say, Charlie. Envy, yeah.
First one of you, do you
Well,
cry?
discouragement doesn't move me a lot because maybe I might hear someone saying this, "Oh, this guy, you know, go blow." I just listen to it and I move forward because I know one day when I blow, you'll be like, "Oh, I know this guy."
Okay.
Yeah. So discouragement is there, it doesn't move me.
And the blow too, Charlie, nowadays is there. I know that what God who created it and then God who brought us to this level. You know that this one, the beginning and the end, and then I know that what you surely to let us to reach to the top. Yeah.
So on this note, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue. Come back from your commercial break, and this is Abrefi'S Talkshow off Ring Road. You know, here we give the opportunity to the up and coming artists to speak their mind, their views, and share their opinions to their followers. I am the Abrefi, your host, Frass.
Yeah.
Do you have any big collaborator in mind?
For now, I don't have any big collaboration in mind, but I'm working on a song with um, my guy ML.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
and another guy. Um, I hit him up, I think, some time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that one will stay private for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what have you?
I'm having this one. I'm trying to make a song with Larusso and Osgs. I don't know whether you've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, Larusso and Osgs, and this one Zaman too as well. I'm trying to make song with him too. Yeah.
So, apart from them, you don't have any big star who do you want to collaborate with?
Oh, I have many. Somebody like, but that one the person make can be great. Like Shatawali, yeah, Shatawali. I'm trying to read and do some featuring, yeah.
Okay.
Well, for me, I think any big star that comes my way, I would like to have a song with that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, apart from mono, say, like you get them, no. How do you do it? How do you collaborate with your fellow artists? What is the process?
For me, well, they are always in my DMs. We talk a lot. So if I want you on this song, I'll just hit you up. Oh, yo, Charlie, I want us to bring out this song. So, like, what do you think? And then they give me their feedback, and maybe you start working on something. Yeah.
Sometimes to me, I talk with their manager, and sometimes many of them, like many of the artists, somebody like Larusu, OG's dentist, I have their number. So sometimes I used to call them like, oh Charlie, buddy man, I want to have song with you. Sometimes they talk me like the prices. If it's the price is not like, and go to come in qua, I will just I say Charlie later. But sometimes if I'm a chair, no guys, oh Charlie, then we move things ahead. Sometimes I talk with their manager.
Okay. So apart from that, so be and buying some song collaborating.
Oh, me many. I'm
Many
others.
ones.
I'm others.
Now I approve it. And also,
I want to say a baby now Kumasi. Sick of that, and so
okay.
I'm trying to go to Kumasi and yeah,
Now I collaborate.
in my collaboration with them.
Okay. And you?
Yeah, for me, recently, I was there and Stanza Kaki, he hit me up and was like, yo, Charlie, I want us to like have this song. So I told him that, okay, I'm working on some beats. So I sent him the beat, I sent a video of it to him and he was like, oh, that's cool. So you work on something. So I think we're in the process. So I'm not done with the beat yet. Yeah. But as soon as I finish, we're working on something. Hit the studios very hard.
Oh, be a 10-year-old. Okay.
And I want to say something. Some of the big artists, sometimes so like not only the underground artists, sometimes like I don't know whether it pain them for sometimes the small artists to rise or what. Because people are like putting us, oh Charlie, I want to make track with you. Some of them to oh Charlie, and don't mention some big prices. Be a Charlie, John crowd won't see us here. Yeah, using me. Yeah. Eh?
When you go, baby, I will.
Oh Charlie, and sometimes you won't say, me blame me like big artists. Be so like some of them come big artists. They move to me boy underground where by omunjo musika. But no one be do baby na onyo like na big artists ne kasa no arrogant. Also what there. But me I don't make catch a big artists ne say underground person feature wa. Try to reduce the price. Yeah, because all of us we are one. Isn't it? Yeah. And I don't meet to
Frass, have you faced any challenges like what he's saying?
Oh, for me, I don't really have challenges trying to collaborate with someone. If I want to collaborate with you, I just go into your DMs and hit you up. So, like, if the price is higher, I'll tell you, oh no, I can't go ahead with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not? Wait for when you find it.
Oh.
No, I don't think you should even mention someone's name to maybe
To hide you.
like, destroy his reputation or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, how? What is your song? Then the man your own name to unique. What makes your songs unique?
Well, for me, I always try to inspire
What do you
someone.
inspire? What do you say to them? What do you say in your song?
Well, I try to tell you that like rising up from where you are to the top, it demands a lot of work, and you have to work hard towards that. So, my top star song, for instance, it says a lot about myself. Yeah, and I think I might have to shoot a video on that very soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and me sometimes too I motivate. Yeah, let me say that way. I motivate sometimes too I show like the genre I'm doing is bad, so I have to I have to let my track to be bad, like something like RSM bad. Yeah, and my latest track that I released, Money. it motivates like Charlie. Sikapen and that from so what you have to work hard and never give up.
How many songs so far?
5, but very soon I'll be releasing my track part. Yeah, so it will be 6.
Okay.
Well, I have 2 songs so far. That is Prayer and Top Star, and they are all on Audiomark and Media Fire, Reverb Nation, and I'm working hard to put them out on some of the music platforms out there.
So can you give us the prayer?
Okay, a cappella of the prayer song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Well, yeah. Prayer, yeah. Get the youth have you say prayer. Yeah. I'm in Jaja Mighty. Bless me as a man, I'm still grinding. Me bless me, I try still. Shower your blessing for me. Me dear for me knees and me pray. Yeah. Bless me, I'm in a billion ways. Charlie. Bless up my fans, man.
So you're promoting the prayer?
Yeah, I'm promoting prayer right now.
Okay. Jama,
I mean to the morning.
oh, you're also promoting money?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's listen to the money.
I don't hustle for the money, still I praying to get the money. I dey search for the money, me know they look every Frankie face in the morning. Still I pray for the money, money. Still I pray for the money, money. Still I pray for the money. One day we go make 'em no back and lasting. Fellas lapping and styling. One day we go winning. Today we not get, one day we get something. Sharp.
So what is the inspiration behind this song?
Oh, never give up and work hard. And due to that, like some people, they think that they are like almost hustling now, they don't see anything, so they want to give up. But what? Don't give up. One day you're gonna read there.
Well, my inspiration behind prayer was to motivate the upcoming youth trying to do music, and to the hustlers who wake up every morning, try to find something to do to get the money. Charlie, it will be prayer to the world, man.
Okay, so any your shout out or anything?
Okay, shouts to Beat Boy Juniors, my producer, man. Charlie, this guy, come on, it's fire. And shouts to NL Mario, shouts to ML, shouts to Sanzakake, shouts to Young Giddy, shouts to Natty Boy. Charlie, bless up my fans, Charlie. One love.
Jama,
Yeah, big up on yourself. Outlaws and one, you're addicted. I see you. Bad governor, you know, Wasco, Black vibes, and you know, if I say and shout out to RSM bad movement, I mean say badness and no braggness, you know. Me say me shout out to Charlie, the best, the best chin, that's to me, that's so shout out. So shout out to everybody who is watching this program here.
okay. So if somebody wants to get your songs, where can the person find those songs? And if any video, where can the person find? Or if possible, follow you.
Audiomark, Sparker, YouTube, Sparker GH, SoundCloud, Sparker GH, and Media to Sparker. Media Flyer.
Okay, for me, you can get my songs on Audiomark at Minglefrass, and on YouTube as Minglefrass, and my social media handles to, if you want to follow me on social media, Minglefrass on Facebook, Frass Mingle on Twitter, Minglefrass on Instagram, and my YouTube channel as well, Minglefrass. Channel Minglefrass to the world, man. Well.
Since the youth listen to you a lot, what do you say to them about the coronavirus?
Oh, they should protect themselves and what? And trying to what? Fucking what? Obeying this one,
The protocol.
yeah, the protocols, yeah.
Frass.
Okay, this is to every youth out there. Well, you wear a mask, you sanitize properly, you wash your hands with soap and the running water, and you stay safe and save lives, man. Charlie,
Yeah.
Corona is real.
You live once.
Okay, thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate it, okay?
We're on it.
Okay, so thank you for watching us. It's been a blissful day and we had a lovely conversation with Frass and Sparker. See you same time next time.
Yeah, another one.
Real Me Records.
Yeah. Money. Yeah.
worker. RSM bad. Money, money, hear this. I the hustle for the money, still I praying to get the money. Oh, yeah. I the search for the money. We know they look every Frankie face in the money. Still I pray for the money, money, money. Still I pray for the money, money, money. Still I pray for the money. One day we gon' make them no back and lasting. We'll hustle up in our styling. One day.
Yeah. When you wake up every morning, you have to say a prayer before you step out of your door. Minglefrass. Well. When me wake up every morning, me pray to God bless me hustle. And you day me I pray for. And you they come sweet a blessing. Say yeah. God protect me from me fake friends. Someone call the police, yeah. They want steal on me dreams. Every day get to you say a prayer. Wake up in the morning, me gift of your life, me no care. Me focus on the hustle, me have to grind all day just to make that big money for me, man, not just any money.